Well, as always, years and years of us being together, I've carefully prepared a curriculum today. I didn't send over lyrics. I didn't.
It's all right. I don't even think we've done that in a long time.
I know. When we did lyrics, it was always weird anyway, because that made me feel like I was a genius. People like look at your lyrics and be like, okay, Craig, like in the second line, you just say it's black and white. And then in the bridge on the way out, it says something gray. Like, so the black and white turned to gray, right? So I'm like, oh my God. Yes, I meant that. Brilliant. Of course I good of you to catch that. Most people aren't on that level with it. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, reading the lyrics, it was like, oh, you need to go kiss a girl or something.
That is a hit.
All right, okay, so, all right. Okay, so I've been kind of on this jag lately because somebody interviewed me about this the other day. So who here writes songs that doesn't play in which they played, an instrument? It's not bad right there. Most times, 2/3 of the people sometimes actually, because the insurmountable thing of playing an instrument, and how hard that is, and all that, right? How tough that is. So I always said that I learned to play guitar, kind of, and I'm a horrible guitar player. I'm a totally songwriter guitar player, and see it right there, being a songwriter, you got like a pass. That's like being like a running back just in a wheelchair. Like, people are like, well, it's only going to be so good. It's just So right there, see, because Chris Christopherson, God love him, he set the standard for us. Yeah. Chris, playing a G. Thank God he came in. He was like the most famous guy ever, and just set the bar, just here. So it's like shit, Chris. Like, man, that guy. Oh my God. He's one of my heroes. He's freaking great. But he was actually one of those guys that he was writing all those songs, and I went and got a record of his and just stared at the record player while it was going. I mean, I was just like, no shit. Dude, really? I mean, really? Like, that was the, I mean, you couldn't have they could have punched you in and fixed that. I mean, so, but just for that, the simplicity of songwriting is, look, man, it's real easy. I do a lot of examples. For example, it's real easy to kind of go, hey, wow, I want to be a chef too. And immediately all you do is you just think of cordon bleu in France. You think of some Michelin startup thing with some dude running around with a chicken on his head, and you're like, oh my God, how am I ever going to come up with my bechamel? Meanwhile, McDonald's is making $4 billion a year. What you do is you don't stop to think. What I'm saying is, you go, I want to be a chef, right? And so immediately you go, oh my God, look at what these guys are doing. And look, I'm a foodie, you can tell. I mean, there's guys doing all this stuff. But do you ever stop and go, yeah, but what do I eat? I want a taco truck. I like some greasy enchiladas. I like a pizza. I like a cheeseburger. I don't know, fries, some wok. I'm good all day long. Turkey sandwich. I'm good. So therefore, you want to be this chef, and you eat here are these things you consume that you love, that a lot of other people love, but yet for whatever reason, all of a sudden you see this cordon bleu, Michelin, James Beard, whatever, all that crap. And you're like, oh my God, I'll never reach that mountain. Like, But why would you? I mean, let's just for your own shits and grins. I mean, sure, why not? I want to make a bechamel sauce. But, so I just as a songwriter, you come, there's this amazing shit going on. There's this cordon bleu of songwriting going on. Okay? There's these bechamel sauces and these reductions and these friggin' duck bone marrow concoction things that are going on, and you're just like, what the? I saw something on TV that it was a duck press. It was like,
You did? Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. I was like, man, really? You just do that? Like,
You just do
public,
that.
on the table, on the table.
God, no.
So, but once again, what do you consume? What do you like? What turns you on? 10 to 1, it may not be the best. I actually like classical. I actually Bach, but I have all that crap. I have serious. I love when I'm members of the National Symphony. I actually have PSLs. I have my PSL. I have my season ticket down there for the classics. That experimental new stuff. Yeah, it's like, slap a cat and drop a trombone. Great, that's excellent. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Once again, it's so easy to kind of go into this thing like, I want to be a cook. Oh my God, look what they're doing at Cordon Bleu. I'll never freaking get there. But I want to be a cook. Here's what I like to eat. Here's what everybody I know likes to eat. How hard is it to really figure out how to make a great hamburger, a really good pizza, a kick-ass lasagna, a great bowl of spaghetti and meatballs? Not that tough. Not that tough. At least you can make imitations of those, and then I think as you get into it, then you start realizing, okay, maybe there is some background, some stuff I could pierce that will bring more. But once again, as you reach for these things, learn these things, you take all that complex shit you've learned to forget it, and hopefully that filters back into the simplicity of what you're trying to accomplish. So, I just try. My big thing is there's so many people that are, they're intimidated by that. And I was intimidated by songwriters too, and the concept of me walking into a class and any one of you guys being intimidated by me is like freaking nuts. It's ludicrous. I came to town, sleeping in a van, stealing showers from the KOA park. I dropped out of college. I was gonna finish college here. At least I told my mom that for a while. And I just did this and loved it, and